Genette Tate was 13 when she disappeared. Broad daylight, middle of her paper route. No one saw her leave. No one ever saw her again. Genette was the kind of girl who loved horses and had a paper round to earn extra money. It was August 19th, 1978. A normal Saturday in the quiet village of Aylesbury, Devon. Around 3:30 p.m., she picked up her bike and began delivering newspapers. She was seen smiling, chatting with two friends on a country lane. Minutes later, those friends found her bicycle and papers scattered on the ground. No one saw her leave. No one heard her scream. She was just gone. Police arrived quickly. Helicopters searched the skies. Dogs tracked the area. Hundreds of villagers joined the hunt, but there was nothing. No trail, no witnesses. Just a ghost story beginning in broad daylight. What made it worse? This wasn't the kind of place where things like this happened. Aylesbury was safe, tight-knit. People trusted each other. But after Genette disappeared, everything changed, and then came the letters. A few days after she disappeared, her father received a letter. It was handwritten, and it claimed to know what happened to Genette. But police couldn't confirm if it was real. Hoax letters are common in missing person cases. Still, it shook the family and gave them a terrible kind of hope, because whoever wrote it might have seen something. The investigation stretched across months. Detectives followed every lead. Psychics were even consulted. But Genette's name slowly faded from the headlines, until decades later, someone resurfaced. Robert Black, a convicted serial killer. A man who preyed on young girls across the UK. He drove a delivery van. He knew the roads around Aylesbury. He was in the area when Genette disappeared. By the time police connected him to the case, Black was already in prison. But could they prove he was responsible? They tried, but they were too late. Robert Black died in 2016, before charges were ever filed. With Black gone, so was any chance of a confession. Police had pieced together enough circumstantial evidence to believe he was involved. The timing, his pattern, the van, but without a body, a witness, or a statement, it all sat in a folder, marked unsolved. Genette's parents never gave up. Her father, John, spent years begging for answers. He passed away in 2020, never knowing what happened to his daughter. To this day, no trace of Genette Tate has ever been found. No clothing, no remains, nothing. All that's left is a bicycle, a quiet lane in Devon, and a silence that has lasted over 45 years. But some believe Genette's case was never just about one man. Because around the time she disappeared, another girl just miles away went missing too.